So how long has this pond been in here?
Unquote.
I like turtles, but these are blandings. So these guys are an endangered species. I think it's important, and that's kind of why I want to do this project for them. Plus, I just hate looking at crappy ponds like this one. Right now, you have a Yugo. For $5,000, I could give you
Can we get a
Cadillac,
Maserati?
Probably a Cadillac Escalade. 10 for a Maserati.
Well,
Approximately how long did it take this guy to do this?
I would say 3 months.
3 months. We're gonna fix this water feature in 1 day.
Wow.
So we're pulling into Discovery Cove, which is the Park District's educational center, and I was here seeing their monstrosity of a water feature a few weeks ago. So I have a meeting right now with Pam Otto, who I think is like the interpretive director for the Park District, and we're going to see if we can't help them. We actually put a rainwater harvesting system in here a few years ago, but lost the bid to do this project, and now we got to try to figure out how to fix it because it is not a good representation of water features. Kind of the thing that I'd like to emphasize with this is it's always easier or always less expensive to do it right the first time than the second or the third or the fourth, which happens a lot of times. So all I know is it's not a running water feature. We're gonna go see if we can help them and make it right. I'd love to do it for the city that we're a part of the community in, but we gotta make sure we cover our costs at least. Let's go check this out. I know that they had blandings turtles in here, which are super cool and endangered.
Oh, didn't it?
That's weird.
Sorry about that, guys. Come on in.
Hi, Pam. How are you?
Good, good.
So how long has this pond been in
Quote
here?
unquote. Okay, so we opened in 2011. The pond was actually much larger. Over time, the turtles jumping in or sliding in, abraded, created a bunch of holes, so we had a bunch of leaks.
Now the coolest thing is the Blandings turtles that you have in there. That's what sold me, because I love Blandings turtles.
There's 6 blandings, and then there's a painted turtle that magically appeared one
Let's
day.
see if you use the right pump at least.
We get.
That's actually our pump.
All right.
Okay, so that's good.
Right now, that intake tube is totally clogged.
This should be sitting in a skimmer. We got to put a wetland filtration in here for you, a skimmer. We got to put the right size pump and plumbing in here, which is woefully inadequate for 6, 7 turtles, right?
Right.
I like turtles, but these are blandings. So these guys are an endangered species, and they love wetlands and bogs, and the reason that they're endangered is that habitat loss. So having an educational center like this that actually could educate kids on their importance, and adults as well, and the importance of protecting their spaces, I think is important, and that's kind of why I want to do this project for them. Plus, I just hate looking at crappy ponds like this one. You won't see any liner, you won't see any pipes. It'll be lower maintenance, it'll be bigger, and it will be more natural habitat for Blandings turtles.
Fabulous.
So this would be a winter project for us.
Okay.
If you could cover my expenses with this, I'll do it. Right now you have a Yugo. For $5,000, I could give you
Can we get a
Cadillac.
Maserati?
Probably a Cadillac Escalade. 10 for a Maserati.
Well, plus these guys don't like to go fast, so I would say.
Approximately how long did it take this guy to do this?
I would say 3 months.
3 months. We're gonna fix this water feature in 1 day.
Wow.
Oh, that is so frustrating. They spent 3 months building that water feature. It's just frustrating because it could have been done right the first time. So many people end up going with a lower bid or a different bid like this guy, and then it doesn't work. And for us, it's just frustrating because we just want ponds done right, customer served right. That pond wasn't done right, the customer wasn't served right, and subsequently, a really cool nature center doesn't get what they should. So this will be fun to come back in the winter and rebuild this thing.
So we just rolled up here at the Hickory Knolls Discovery Center. We're unloading all of our gravel, rock up front. Logistics is gonna be a little bit of an issue since this place is still open for business during the day, where they're gonna have kids in here, parents, all that stuff. So they've got an incredible facility that they can't necessarily shut down for one dinky little turtle pond rebuild. So we're gonna have to work around it, and hopefully we don't make too much of a mess.
Well, we're excited. Today's the build day here at Hickory Knolls, and our department is in charge of maintaining all of these, and we're excited because our previous one had a lot of problems and issues with it. Didn't seem to work as good as we all hoped it would. pretty excited that Aquascapes is putting this one in, because we've had several throughout the park district and we always have good luck with it.
What we're working on now is building a retaining wall inside this enclosure. Everything was all wood. You can kind of see the old framing. It's just plywood and studs. So we're bringing sand in here, and I don't want that sand to push out against those studded walls and end up bowing those walls out or blowing a wall out. So we are reinforcing it on the inside of the enclosure with cinder blocks.
So we just got the fabric in, the liner. Chris is just finishing up kind of the positioning of the aqua blocks in here. This feature is going to be unique because there's turtles that are going to be in here. We want this upflow system that's going to push all the solids and waste and any debris that, you know, kids might throw in here. We want all that stuff to get pushed up to the top and direct it right towards the skimmer.
Finishing up, kind of rocking in the pond area. Last step is getting the pond filled and doing some edge work. So we have a light, we're hooking that up right here. And it's kind of just gonna drape down here, and then this is gonna be their basking area. And that'll bring people up these steps and really up close and personal with these landing turtles.
We haven't been here since this morning. You guys have made some great progress. Looks like you're getting ready to start maybe adding some water. It looks very impressive. I'm very excited to see the progress you've made so far, and I'm anxious to see it work.
So it's about, I don't know, it's late, it's dark out, we're tired, but it's definitely a wrap. We did this whole thing in a day. Like, I still can't believe it. It came together way, way, way better than I could have imagined. I love the waterfalls. You know, I think that turned out great. But the thing I love the most is the shape of the pond. I think the Blandings turtles are going to love it. It just looks very organic and natural. We've got a bunch of wood elements. I mean, it looks like it's been here 1,000 years. So what do you guys say? It's a wrap? You guys ready to get out of here, go home?
Yeah,
let's go. Woo!
Good job.
Hey, nice job, guys. High five. Nope, it's like.
Okie doke, we are pulling back into this. Ed, I got Ed with me. Say hi, Ed.
How's it going?
Okay, let's go see what these guys did. I know that they did good work because we trained them.
You know it.
So doesn't it feel good to be in management? Where you can just see what the guys have done without having to do anything?
I don't know, I like getting my hands dirty.
I know,
I totally do.
Oh. Hey, the water's clear.
Check it out.
Hi, Pam. I'll give you a hug.
Oh my gosh. You know,
So is this what you originally wanted?
yes.
You just should have went with Ed.
You know who else we're happy is this guy over here.
So you're the maintenance guy.
I'm the maintenance guy.
So you're happy?
I'm very happy.
All right.
Very excited about the new feature we have. The guys showed up and knocked it out in one day. It's got a beautiful waterfall. It's all real rock and stone. Chris was here. He showed me a lot of the features it has. Showed me the care and maintenance that it needs, and it looks like it doesn't need very much at all. I'm looking forward to working with it in the future for many years.
Real simple. This is a standard Aquascape water feature. Biofalls on one side, skimmer on the other. Before they had a big box filter, they had a canister filter, they had a UV light. It was not natural. This is a natural Aquascape ecosystem pond. Biofalls on one side, skimmer on the other, and then the beautiful artwork with the stones in between.
All right, we got some turtles, guys. I thought you guys might want the honor of putting her in the pond.
100%. Welcome to your new home with a nice log. Wow. You guys are doing great work here, because we wish that these kinds of places existed when we were growing up, but they really didn't, you know, and now this is a great facility.
The lobby is what people see when they walk in. The pond is the second thing they see. They're drawn to this exhibit by, one, the sound of the water. Probably most strongly is the draw of the turtles. knowing that we've got a pure environment that's also good for their well-being, and we have exactly what we've been dreaming of for the last several years.
The bottom line here is you're happy.
Look at this.
So I'm glad you're happy. It looks beautiful. Let's make sure that the turtles are happy in here, and whatever you guys need when it comes to water, you know who to call. So we put this in 2011.
2011, yep.
2 guys, 2 days.
Yep, we did it in January. It was winter, it was brutal. Yeah, so it's a rain exchange system. It's a 1,500 gallon reservoir. So we're taking the water off of the roof. There's a downspout that comes in somewhere along here. I think it's right over there. And it goes into an underground reservoir. That reservoir then overflows and it goes down slope that way to like into a rain garden. So the bird life here is just over the top.
When we walked up, there were tons of birds. But what I love about this is 2 days.
2 days.
Unbelievable in January.
2 guys.
And Randy was like, yeah, we've never done anything to it. They've never filled it with water. It just runs 365 for what, 7 years now?
For 7 years.
Ponds done right, customers served right. And that's what the motto of the Certified Aquascape Contractor is all about. This was not a pond done right or a customer served right, and it ultimately cost them years of frustration and more money, way more money in the long run than just hiring somebody that knows what they're doing the first time. So anybody can build a water feature, but will that water feature work, look good, function? Is it beautiful, low maintenance, and enjoyable for the consumer? And that's ultimately what we want to do. So you got an Aquascape pond at home?
I do.
And who built it?
I did, but with all Aquascape's products.
I like you even more. So hey, if you like this stuff, if you like turtles like me, if you like seeing ecosystem water features, if you like meeting cool people like Jen who built her own Aquascape pond, like, comment, and subscribe, and every single day you'll meet new ponds, new people, and even sometimes new turtles. There we go, we got it.
He's just not strong enough.
I loosened it up for you.